There's an air of Hollywood at the brand new film studios in Kehlen. The so-called Filmland will offer producers from Luxembourg and abroad a one-stop shop for their film projects. Managing director Nicolas Steil explains what Filmland is all about.
There's a one-stop shop.
The concept of Filmland is that it is a one-stop shop. That means if someone from abroad comes here, they can do everything right here. Shooting, post-production. We have production offices they can work in. For me and my colleagues, associates and producers, it was extremely important to establish this site. We make around 20 films a year in Luxembourg, and therefore it is important to have a place where a big group comes together and we can do it all.
The studios in Kehlen were built at top speed and have recently become partially operational. The technical infrastructure is definitely a highlight.
At the beginning of this year, the studios were built, plus 3,000 square meters of offices, where companies have their offices, except for SAMSA, who have their offices in Bertrange. All the others have their offices here. We have the editing room, the first in Europe to have a new Dolby Atmos system, incredible 3D sound.
Dolby Atmos heeft een incroyable 3D sound. There's
a screening room with a projector, with an exceptional image, allowing you to change the image and change the colours on it and so on. We have already shot 2 films here. The studios aren't quite finished and we're still working on the sound. For example, in all the studios here, materials are added to the walls to improve the sound. The same for the roof. For the 1st of May, everything will be finished, and we have 4 state-of-the-art studios.
Als alles picobello fertig, dann haben wir die 4 Studios state of the art.
The Filmland studios will also cater towards one of the main characteristics of films made in Luxembourg, that more than half of all shoots are done indoors.
We have natural backdrops, but as we said in the past years, you need a studio where you can build something. You can see these sets. Here in Luxembourg, we have a lot of experience with constructing and shooting in studios.
The project is also economically important. Nicolas Steil is sure that the Luxembourg film industry will be able to develop further thanks to the new infrastructure.
We are now at a stage where we have done the international co-production these last years that have won prizes and films that have commercial success. We need to continue this, more international co-productions that are more successful with more prizes to get more weight behind it and more percentages. On the other hand, we need Luxembourgish films with a Luxembourgish director that we can also show abroad and that can find an audience. That doesn't mean they have to be in Luxembourgish. Sometimes it is great when we can show them abroad, but can also be in French, German or English. But Luxembourg cinema will develop tremendously through a site like this and the synergies that come together.
Durch die Synergien, die wir haben, extrem gut entwickelt.